the whole philosophy of playing on the servers, there's a certain excitement when you play on this and you're building, you're doing these things, and you know that it could all fall tomorrow, it could all be gone.
Took me a while to get here, but we are back, finally, at what remains of Hammerbeam. The base of my good friends, CasualMC, Hammerbeam, and MorbidRain. It was destroyed back in 2017, if I remember correctly, not long after I had visited it. And there is not much left. This is pretty typical of a normal 2B2T destroyed build, and I don't even know if people who showed up here and had a look at it would even really know the significance, or at least the significance to me. I did debate for a long time as to whether or not I should write a script before recording this video, or just show up and talk, and you know, eventually the decision was made for me purely from a time perspective. It just takes so long to get into this damn server that I didn't really feel like I had the time to properly write something about it. And I'm being attacked by a skeleton. Are you kidding me? Like, really? Man, even the little eagle statue in the water here is mostly gone.
Yeah, cut your edit here, maybe, you know.
Yeah, it's like a dragon, or yeah, I think dragon based on the way the
Valkyrie kind of thing.
Yeah, based on the wings and the legs.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't remember a lot about it, honestly, and I haven't fully watched the base tour video. But I figured I could fly over here, maybe find some things that jogged my memory, and just talk about what might have happened, or what I think might have happened to my friends at Hammerbeam. So, obviously from the intro, you guys are aware now, at least, that MorbidRain and I have not been able to find Hammerbeam or CasualMC, and it's not through lack of trying, although certainly we're not... No one should be surprised when people want to get away from 2B2T. Oh, here is much more of the base over this way. I mean, we're familiar with people just deciding, you know what, I no longer want to be part of the server. I want to delete content that... Oh, God. I almost fell right to my death there. Jesus. Good thing I still have the wigs ready to go. Like Taraga Dude, for example, you know, moved on from 2B, wanted to start a career in game design, and decided that having a bunch of content from the world's worst server on his YouTube channel might not be the best way to go about doing that long term. And when Casual's YouTube channel changed and all of his videos went private, we kind of thought and hoped that that was the case. I mean, certainly didn't appear malicious, didn't appear as, well, morbid as Hammerbeam's post did. But he and MorbidRain were friends outside of this server, and it seems unlikely that he would have just stopped responding had something, not terrible happened at the same time. So we tried to contact him using his email and phone number, and when that didn't work, a few years went by and we still hadn't heard from him. I even went to Facebook and tried tracking down him there and relatives there and reaching out to them and saying, hey, do you know this guy? He's a friend of ours. We just want to make sure that he's okay. We lost contact with him during COVID, essentially, and CasualMC was an older guy. But they ignored me. One of them straight up blocked me. Did not ignore me, just decided they didn't want any contact from me and blocked me on Facebook. So we don't have any information. And probably the only reason I'm even making this video is in the hopes that one of them will see it and be okay and reach out to us to say, look, I'm not involved with the server anymore. I don't want to be contacted. But I'm all right. Leave me alone. and we would respect that. I'm sure Morbid would be hurt, but I, for one, would at least understand. I kind of wanted to find something here, and unfortunately I didn't check the video quite well enough before coming this way. I do recognize, the streets that I walked down in the tour and the village facade that was on either side. Actually, I think it might be this way. It's hard to tell. I mean, even without everything being blown to smithereens, it would probably be difficult to tell. I haven't seen any signs that people have come by. Like, I feel like this destroyed build has been left here untouched for, potentially 8 years? Is my math right on this? I feel like my math is really fucking wrong. God. Wow. Is it this way? I'm gonna run out of rockets soon. Oh god, I did not want to go that high up. Ow. I'm looking for the pond and the poem I left behind, and I'm not quite sure where that was. This place was a lot bigger than I remember it, honestly. It's a real shame that it is like this now. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is the tiny little structure that I built when I believe somebody made a penis here. Well done. You're on brand. Keeping the brand strong. My poem would have been here. Yeah, this is it. This is the last thing I built in Hammerbeam. The only thing I built in Hammerbeam many years ago. Somebody definitely came and found it, and whether or not it was them when they left or somebody else who came and griefed the place long afterwards, I could not tell you. It's Kelpie. I have a horse now. So. This is a somber occasion, obviously, because, a base that I visited and loved and got to tour being destroyed, that sucks a little, it's not a big deal. But having friends just vanish and not knowing if they're okay, if they're still alive, is tough. And I don't want anyone out there harassing them. Let me make that quite clear. I have no interest in you guys using your 2B2T skills to track down people who don't want to be found. This is untouched, undamaged. Oh, a sign. Trees still stand. X already. 2024. Sugar bless this tree. May it stand for many years. Sugar fields. It's beautiful. Fumo lover. January of this year. It's March 2nd, and there's a zombie coming. There we go. March 2nd, 2025. These are some of the many people who are currently online on 2B2T. Obviously, I can't even show all 633 players, but there's the first few dozen. let me get out of range here, somewhere where we can kind of observe the ruins from a distance. If you are Casual or MorbidRain, please, man, just let somebody know. I understand if you want your privacy. I get that. You don't even have to talk to me, but certainly MorbidRain deserves at least a note to let him know that you guys are okay. Like, their Discords have been deactivated. The YouTube channels, of course, have been completely changed. Phone numbers go directly to voicemail. It's wild. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, man. I maybe I should have written a script. Maybe I would have been a little more coherent, a little less awestruck by what's left here and what used to be here. Is this a map art? Oh my god, I think this used to be map art. It looks like it's been fully destroyed. Definitely griefed, in addition to just, like, being burned away. Let's see if I can get a bird's eye view of this one before I come crashing down on it. Well, yep, that's 2B2T for you. A little troll face there. Alright. I don't think there's much point in me rambling on about it too much longer. The point of the video is, you know, both to see if anyone has any information out there about Casual or MorbidRain, without bothering them, without harassing them, without doxing them or anything horrible like that. And also just to remind people to take care of yourselves, man. We know that there was a lot going on in MorbidRain's life before he left. And I'm not an expert. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not somebody who is appropriate to turn to. And people have come to me asking for help, you know, saying, hey, you know, I'm depressed. I don't know what to do. I always tell them, look, seek real help. Like, I'm just a dude who makes videos sometimes and plays video games, and I'm not a professional, and I absolutely know that I would say the wrong fucking thing if there is a wrong thing to say. If you are depressed, if you are hurting, please, for fuck's sake, don't do something stupid. Don't do something that you're going to regret. Don't leave people without knowing, without, you know, being alone. And like, reach out, get help. Help is available. It's easy to get to. There's a wither nearby. Awesome. It looks like some of these builds are unfinished even. Like, they had plans that they never got to complete. Well, I knew that this was going to be a sad video. I thought about titling it, and maybe we'll title it The Saddest Place on 2B2T. Obviously, it's not for everyone, but for me it is. Just a reminder of old friendships that are gone. But hey, at least we're still here. We can still honor their memories with withers. There's so many withers. You sons of bitches, you. And, you know, just... We have the videos of our times together and what this place looked like before it was ruins. And the people whose voices are in those videos. I want to thank you guys for watching. I know that I have not done a 2B2T video in literally years, and I do not plan on making them regularly because, fuck, it is so hard to do. I'm not kidding when I say I spent like 8 hours in queue today, because it almost completed at a time when I would have been out of the house. I had to leave the house to go pick a kid up from an event, and I said, well, I guess I just fucking get back in the queue again, and got right back in 500 places in the queue, and it took till after midnight before I was able to finally log in. I said, I better wait, I better stay up late as shit till after midnight to finish this video, because otherwise it may never get done, and I need it to be done. I needed to talk about this and to let you guys know what's going on. I'm sorry, this is such an unprofessional video. I'm flying around rambling about shit, and I don't seem to have a point. I'll see you guys next time. This is Doctrzombie. Good night.
But give it, you know, all of that, the way this server is, if I don't know you, you're not coming here.
Sure, yeah,
You know?
and I don't think anybody would really blame you for that. That's kind of the whole premise of 2B is that, you know, you have to build trust. You're not just given it, because when you start this place, if you're lucky and you have the true 2B experience, you start, you know, naked. You try to get through spawn. You fail. Somebody might even find you and kill you. You got nobody here. You're friendless. And that's, you know, that's the way it was intended. That's the way, sometimes we talk about 2B2T and we say it's the way Notch intended Minecraft to be. A real survival game about humanity and all the good and bad. I swear there's a building up here that I missed.